Hi, Brian. It's good to see you again.
Oh, hello. Hi. How are you?
Good, good. So last time we spoke, I had referred you to a couple different groups, both an anger management group in your area and an AA group. Were you able to attend those this week?
Yeah, I actually was able to attend one. I went to one of each. I did go to the AA group. Still some of the same issues. It's really hard for me to relate. I don't know if I need to find another one. I mean, I guess it went okay. I went around and shared a little bit,
Okay.
learned a little bit about, why other people are drinking. And some other people also have a little anger in there as well when they were talking. So I feel
Hmm.
like it's normalized a little. So I think that meeting did
Okay.
help me a little bit. I mean, I might go back. Was that once a week, right?
Hmm.
Mm.
There
Meetings.
were there were some things
Okay.
you liked about the group and some things you didn't like about the group, but it's worth another visit.
Yeah, I guess that I would say that that's accurate. My experiences were a little better than last time, so I
Okay.
would say yes. So that's maybe something that I maybe try again next week.
Okay. Tell me about
It's
the
the
anger
same group.
management group.
All right. Anger. If there's a female running it, I don't really necessarily like that.
Okay.
I guess I don't feel like she's relating to most of the guys that are in there. I mean, that's my opinion.
Hmm.
That's the way I feel about it. But I mean, with the anger management, I mean, there was some. I did learn a little bit about anger and where it comes from and what might be causing it and what it leads to in a lot of ways. A lot of the stuff led to some of my issues as well. The content was pretty good, but as far as the facilitator, I don't know. You know, I don't necessarily think the female's the perfect space, perfect group for mostly men in the group. So that's it.
So you felt like you learned a lot from the group, but you were not happy with it being a female facilitator, especially since a lot of the members are males.
Yeah, I would say that that's accurate.
Okay.
Again, I did get a lot out of it. Yeah, now that I think about it, but maybe
Hmm.
one day get a mail in there or something.
Hmm. Yeah. So I know that when we started working together a couple weeks ago, you weren't excited about me being a female either. But
Hmm.
we've been able to, to begin our work and make some progress. Do you think you're willing to give that group another chance?
Yeah, I can give it another week at least. See what happens. Like I said, there was some good in the group.
Right.
Content was good, but
Mhm,
maybe I just need to try to get past this gender thing. I don't know.
mhm.
Yeah, I'll give it another week for both groups, definitely.
Most programs like that do have a client satisfaction survey at the end. That
Mhm.
might
Oh,
be something that you could voice your concerns on when it gets to that point, and maybe make the suggestion that, they seek out more male facilitators.
that's a good point. Yeah, I could. I didn't know that, but I think I could
Hmm.
get my voice heard by filling that out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So again, last time we met, we created a plan going forward with
Mhm.
some of your goals. I wanted to just kind of review those with you today. The first goal was to reduce anger by 50%, and we're kind of working on a 3-month timeline. We
Mhm.
talked about developing a few healthy strategies for managing your anger.
Mhm.
And we
Mhm.
mentioned that you would attend the weekly anger management groups, which you've done already. The second
Mhm.
goal was to limit alcohol use to weekends only within 3 months.
Mhm.
And you were going to attend weekly AA groups and
Mhm.
also work on reducing work related stress by reducing your overtime by 50%. Tell me about
Mhm.
how things have been going with developing healthy strategies for your anger. What have you been able to work on this week?
Well, my son's been asking me to go bike riding. I keep putting him off, right? Because I'm fishing, hanging out with friends.
Mhm.
But I was able to go bike riding twice this week.
Okay.
So that was good. And I definitely felt pretty good after. I felt like my endorphins were really kicking in there, and I had felt good for a little while after that. So that was good.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to eat a little bit better,
Okay.
diet, not so much maybe. I feel like I ate a little bit better, but at night I was still not eating very good. So what else was there? Um, I felt like my anger was a little bit better. I wasn't getting angry as many times I was. I think being home a little bit more, a little less time with the friends was helping with the spouse and not arguing as much. I feel that was helpful. What
Okay.
was the other part of the goals? I'm
So
sorry, I forgot.
yeah, no, we talked about so some of the strategies that you've worked on this week. You've increased your exercise, and also
Mhm.
you've coupled that with spending time with your son, which I think is a really
Yeah.
good addition. You're approaching some healthier eating habits, thinking about that. And then you've also just spent more quality time with the family, which has then, it sounds like, produced, just less arguing and less discord at home as well.
Yeah.
Then the
Yes, I
other,
was.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Yeah, I felt that way, and I've been home a little bit more as well.
Hmm.
Um, I did have a couple of beers on Thursday. That's not technically the weekend, and I drank on Saturday and Sunday, but I definitely didn't drink on the other days that I usually do with friends. So I did cheat a little on Thursday, a couple of beers, and then Saturday, Sunday. So
Yeah.
definitely reduced my alcohol intake for this week anyway.
Hmm.
Still craving, but I was able to reduce it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, good. And have you had a chance to talk to your boss about reducing overtime?
That I have not. I have not touched on that yet.
Okay.
But so still getting that overtime. But I
Yeah.
feel like I'm working on some other stuff. But
Right.
maybe next week I can do that.
So you've developed some strategies. You made some progress for sure. Tell me about the anger overall. Have there continued to be anger outbursts at home? What does that look like for you?
I feel like it was more continuous. I feel like it's a lot less again with being home. Not a lot of the arguments. Not a lot of the withdrawing from the drinking all the time. I feel like it's settled down quite a bit with the anger. I don't know, maybe at least 25% better for
Okay.
this week. Feels better. So I think it's because I'm spending more time at home with family and drinking less. So I think that's the way it's working.
Okay.
Um, so
Yeah.
definitely
I was
less, if fewer outbursts. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So I was interested in floating an idea by you as a way to kind of keep track of the anger outbursts. I've got
Mhm.
a log that I'm going to send to you. Would you be open to kind of, keeping track of that log and monitoring when those outbursts happen and what they look like for you?
Is it log? Is it log? I do it online or something, or is it?
No, you can print it out. I can send it to you electronically, and then you can print it out and keep track of it that way.
Yeah, I much prefer a harder copy as opposed. Some people like stuff online, but I think I would prefer a hard copy of. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
I'll send that to you, and then you can kind of, look over it and see about, just keeping track of those outbursts, and then we can review that again in a few weeks. How's that sound?
Right. That'd be great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Brian.
All right. See you next week.